Yes, people, and welcome back to another Chelsea last year. And this is a bit more of an emergency one, obviously, because of the fact that Enzo Maresca has now officially been announced by the football club. Obviously, you know who I am, your host with the most, the Bridge 258, here today, of course, to talk to you about this and some of the other breaking stuff in regards to why Maresca was chosen at the football club. We've got a lot of that and a lot more to come. Again, guys, please make sure to continue to like, share, subscribe. Of course, helps your brother out, helps me out, of course. If you bring out super chats, obviously, read that first, of course, first come, first serve, as they say, and we move. So, guys, let's continue on with the main news. I'm going to try something out soon, but listen, let me bring this one, obviously. Where is the Chelsea website? I had it there. Bish Bash Bong. Here we go, guys. As you can see, this is, of course, the breaking news, obviously, from the Chelsea website. Came out just over an hour and 17 minutes ago. Big up to my guy, Somali Flame. Nice to see you here, my bro, as always. And that is, of course, the fact that Enzo Maresca has become Chelsea men's head coach. In regards to it, obviously, this is the article, of course, as you can see. Chelsea Football Club would like to announce the appointment of Enzo Maresca as head coach of the men's team. See, not manager, head coach. Clearly, something that they're trying to, make clear that he's not a manager for us. He's just a head coach for us, of course. Big up forever, Chelsea. First time I've seen you here. Good to see you here as always. Obviously, they said that he's going to start from the 1st of July. 5-year contract with a 1-year option. With Stanley and Stewart basically have said, we are delighted to welcome Enzo to Chelsea. He has proven himself to be an excellent coach, capable of delivering impressive results with an exciting and identifiable style. So something that they're clearly looking at are results and style. I don't know what happened with Poch. We're gonna listen, Somali Flame. We'll definitely get to that one for sure, my friend. And he also continues on to say, Enzo has deeply impressed us in our discussions leading up to his appointment. His ambition and work ethic align with those of the club. We thoroughly look forward to working with him. So that's the main thing. Obviously, you can see a little bit of that little gold thing that we continue to go on for that rubbish. The ownership group. So that's, of course, Bowley, Igbali, all the other, even Hans Borgwis, the Swiss guy too. He's going to be a part of the statement that's been written for them. We are thrilled to welcome Enzo into the Chelsea family. We look forward to supporting him and the rest of the supporting team in fulfilling their potential and expectations over the years to come. He is a highly gifted coach and leader that we are confident can help fulfill our vision and competitive goals for the club. And I will support him because we all know it's going how it's going to turn out. I hope Maresca proves us all wrong. Listen, big up to my guy Rich Marcos first. I think I've seen you before. Again, obviously good. Listen, that's what I'm in the same position as you. I can't lie to you. So with some of the news today, bit of a red flag out, if I have to say so myself personally, with some of the news that I heard and saw today. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that is not the case at the end of the day. Maresca himself has said, to join Chelsea, one of the biggest clubs in the world, is a dream for any coach. It is why I am excited by this opportunity. I look forward to working with a talented group of players and staff to develop a team that continues the club's tradition of success and makes our fans happy. And obviously, this is just some of the stuff that he's done. Decided to do a little, Abbey thing where, like, look, player career, playing at these clubs. Ooh, got 2 UEFA Cup winners with Sevilla, got one or 2 Europa Leagues, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. 67% win rate, obviously the championship. They're trying to hype him up, basically. You get what I'm saying to you, boys. And that's basically from the Chelsea side at the end of the day. But listen, guys, I want to hear from you guys as well. How are we feeling about this? Obviously, there's some other good breaking news again. Definitely fits our squad more than the Argentine forward. Definitely, I agree for sure on that one, my guy, Forever Chelsea. Definitely for sure. But again, I just think for me personally, it's against a wait and see approach. There are some other breaking news that has actually, come up in regards to why he was chosen, the reason behind, the reason behind he was chosen. And I'm going to get to that because the Athletic article did a bit of a deep dive in regards to that one. So listen, we are here to do that one as well. So let me just get that up for you guys now while we are speaking. Bish, bash, bong. There we go. So let me read that. I think we'll on Enzo, but it might take time and patience is needed. Of course, with a lot of this stuff, with a lot of these guys that you're trying to bring in, whether they be managers, whether it not be managers at all, it's gonna take time. Of course, it's gonna take time. It's just about whether or not people are. It's just about again. Does the time? What is the time frame that people are looking for, or people are asking for? That's the thing that you have to, in my personal opinion, ask yourself. So again, we'll see on that one still. Big up to my guy, Abdi Mas Prime. He says, Somali flame. I have a problem with that. I hear you, bro, but at the end of the day, I think the problem is the situation we're in right now, with the players we're in right now, on some level, that's just going to have to be the case. Whether I like it or not, or whether you like it or not, that's just the reality that is and that will be. So, whether or not I like it or not is going to be hurtful at the end of the day. But we've got some big news again in regards to the goalkeeping news, which I know a lot of people have been hoping about, that we would be getting someone in that position, but clearly it doesn't seem that is the case at all. But we move. But let's go. This is the stuff that's happened. So this is this is of course Athletic. So Thomas Frank actually was very close to becoming a Chelsea coach. So clearly the stuff that my guy Ornstein had been reporting about, if you guys remember the day before, about is between Thomas Frank and Enzo Maresca is very true. And it goes on to say Thomas Frank came close to the Chelsea job. However, he lost out on the style of play front with his football seen as more defensive and not position-based. There were doubts that he suited the Chelsea squad, which again, that should have been from the first point of view. Like we should have known by now and by then that a guy like big up to my guy Thomas Frank it's not fit for the club. I get the data aspect here of it, but like honestly, that should have been known before anything else happened. We should have known that before anything else happened, that Thomas Frank did not suit our squad. For me, that's like a very big L, by the way, because I don't know why we went after him if that was the case. Why did we decide to go after someone when we already knew his style of play? We've watched him for 3 years at the football at Brentford, and we know his style of play already. If you've been watching Coach's Choice as well, so for me, this one, by the way, was very, 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 very stupid. By the way, I don't know about you guys. Big up to my guy. What's it called? Kevin. Yeah, big up to my guy Kevin. Nice to see you here as always. I was talking about Ahmed Saib. I have a problem with him rating Sanchez. We're supposed to sell him. What is and oh, don't worry, Abdi. We're gonna get to that one for sure, Saib. Don't you worry about that, Chief. So that's the thing with Thomas Frank. This is according to Bobby Vincent. Better Egbali worked tirelessly and relentlessly to get the initial groundwork done to bring Enzo Maresca in as the new permanent head coach. He then handed over the reins to Stanley Stewart to fly to Marbella and finalize proceedings. But again, this is a problem for me. Like, I don't understand why Egbali is involved on this amount of time. Is it because our I know a lot of people agree with this, and I would technically, it's looking like this more and more, where the directors, by the way, are looking a bit like they can't handle business or something. Because why is he this involved? Why is he this involved, by the way? Like, we should be leaving these decisions and these matters to the Stuart Stanley. Is this like because we feel they're incompetent enough to get the deal done over the line when they're speaking to these clubs? Like, what is going on? Like, this for me, by the way, is a very big red flag, by the way. And there's been a lot of red flags here about these guys as well. But like, I just don't understand where the school of thought is, where the logic is here in regards to this sort of thing occurring. It just does not. I don't know about you guys. It just doesn't make sense to me personally. Brother, we have seen this earlier. Waffles and love more. Enzo is gone by Christmas. Bro, listen. One of his decisions might make him gone by Christmas. I'll be real. One of his decisions, by the way, might make him gone by Christmas. I'll be very, very real about that, bro. Honestly. So, listen. Hey, he might have to pack his bag very soon. He might need to be packing his bags quite soon, bro. So, hey, we move on that one still. But all right, moving on. Better Egbali, obviously, this is the thing on Egbali, which again I'm a bit confused about personally. I am very worried by that too. Like, I don't know about you guys, but if I was you guys, I would be looking at that one and a bit like this, side eyeing that for sure. Bit of a side eye needs to be going on that one for sure for me personally. But we move. Listen, let's go on to the next bit of it, and the next bit of it obviously is on this. The criteria that Chelsea had for their new manager, right? This is the Chelsea criteria for the new manager. And let me increase this for you so that you guys can see and read this along with me perfectly, yeah? The criteria drawn up for the head coach Chelsea was looking for playing style and philosophy, having the aim to control games with defensive stability, a brand of football that suits the squad already in place, and future plans to recruit, desire to forge a relationship with the supporters and build a connection, strong data on keeping players fit and available, a record of improving players and getting them to fulfill potential levels, and being willing to work within a structure built at the club. Okay, so these are all interesting. Okay, all great things in general. If you're looking at it, if I was to go bullet point by bullet point, playing style and philosophy. Listen, different clubs may want different things. I don't really necessarily mind that one, right? If you're going to bring in a coach that's able to do that at the end of the day. And the second point is very key for me personally. This point in regards to a brand of football that suits the squad already in place and future plans to recruit. Because at the end of the day, I don't want us bringing in here. I don't want us having a situation that we've been having under the previous ownership, under my guy Roman, where essentially we were kind of forced into a scenario of this, where we would get a bunch of old guys, we would get a bunch of guys for Mourinho, then we got a bunch of guys for Conte, then we got a bunch of guys for Sarri, then we got a bunch of guys for Lampard, right? And the problem is they were piling up. We weren't able to sell them, and as a result, it literally led to us, by the way, having too many players who have too many different jigsaw pieces that don't fit together. You don't have a clear image, and that I don't mind personally. That one I think is very, very good, by the way. Desire to form relationship, yeah, of course, but that should be for any manager, really. If you be honest, the third bullet point should be for any single manager. So at the end of the day, for me personally, I'm not necessarily moved at that. Keeping players fit and available 100%. Listen, we know how many injuries we had. I think we had the highest, if not the second highest, in terms of injuries in the league, right? A record of improving players and getting them to fulfill their potential levels. Realistically, that has to be a necessary thing with any manager you're going to have to bring in because of the fact of the type of players that they're trying to bring into the football club. So, whether I like it or not, that's just the reality that we have to face, and being willing to work with the structure. So clearly, again, this is a big one, by the way, because they've been hitting that nail on the hammer like this, bang, 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 bloody stop yet to be able to make sure whoever they bring in is able to this, by the way. So this is clearly something that they really want. So let me move. Big up to my guy Mike Majors. Nice to see you here as always, my brother. And again, I want to hear, do you guys think these are, of course, great bullet points to you? Because again, for me, I don't mind necessarily the majority of these bullet points. I feel like some of them are really a given. You know what I mean? I don't think a manager is going to necessarily want his players not to be fit and available and pushing them to be able to do that at the end of the day. Again, trying to forge a relationship with the supporters. Again, that's really a given. Again, I don't know why we would have to have that as a bullet point. I feel like that's just more sort of a known thing when it comes to the squad and trying to build a team at the end of the day. So again, a lot of these points, man, they're null and void. They're, for me personally, null and void. So we move. The statement of owners that we want to win trophies, not showing me a team that wins trophies with a young squad and no experience head in it. They are here for profit, just good for PR. Fair enough. That is that Charles' point of view. We move. Apparently, Roberto De Zerbi was never seriously in the frame for the Chelsea club. Now, personally, of course, you're going to talk about Athletic because no one was really talking about him. Again, he was more so the unknown candidate. And a lot of the Chelsea guys that have Chelsea insiders that, are slightly more fan-based, I would say, were saying that, the ownership wanted Roberto De Zerbi, but the directors of football wanted my guy, my guy Enzo Maresca. So for me personally, again, right, they're never going to reveal it, honestly. I mean, the thing of the Athletic, right, again, is that they're never gonna they can only report of what's been said to them, and you know what Chelsea sources are like. If they don't want anything to be heard or seen, they will do a real job in making sure nothing is seen or heard. So listen, that's just Chelsea for you, bro. At the end of the day, they will do anything they want by hook by crook. So. And boys, there's some breaking news actually. Breaking news. I'm gonna have to change the title for this. Bloody hell, man. Chelsea's not gonna make me rest. Chelsea's not letting me rest, Mamma mia. And this is one of the big breaking news, by the way. And that is, of course, the fact that that Robert Sanchez, Enzo Maresca believes he can get the best out of Robert Sanchez's ability to pass from the back, which basically, guys, means at the end of the day, Robert Sanchez is set to become your GK, boys. So, hey, listen, Hey, that's gonna be sadly our new guy. By the way, so whether people are happy with that or not, obviously, is another thing entirely. But sadly, he's gonna be our new number one GK, and that means, by the way, any of the goalkeepers we're linked to as of right now is not happening. By the way, that means all of these goalkeepers we're linked to, whether it be a Diego Costa that people wanted, Jorgensen, a Mamadashvili, even a Valles, more than likely now not going to be happening and at all. And obviously, we were hearing rumors about Sanchez. Sanchez set to stay at Chelsea. I'm so sorry. I'm just updating the title. And wowza. So listen, it's not easy, bro. And then Chelsea contact Munis. I know people are having head loss right now. Believe me. Listen, the head loss. Listen, I hear the head loss. By the way, that people are on right now about what's happening right now. I've just updated the title because there's some big breaking news about we're going after the Fulham striker now. The guy that cooked, bro. Huh? We're not going after him, boys. You know what I'm saying to you? So, hey, man, listen, it's crazy out here, man. It's mad in the dunya, as they say. But as going back to this, Enzo Maresca believes he can get the best out of Roberto Sanchez's ability to pass out the back. And there was also some other news, basically, that came out from Fabrizio Romano saying that essentially we're going to be sticking with this guy too. So let me just bring that up, which is this. Switching this is from Fabrizio Romano, and that is that Enzo Maresca has told Chelsea board he re-elects Roberto Sanchez. Sanchez expected to stay, and that is the big breaking news. I know a lot of people are not going to be happy about that, but this is the breaking news in regards to Roberto Sanchez. We move. Big up to my guy Mike Majors. He said there are good bullet points. The whole relationship with the fan things was probably emphasized more because of the Poch dealt with the fans, distancing himself from the fans too. 100% Mike Majors. I heard that. Arsenal game at the bridge. Flashback Sanchez. Oh my god. Hey, the new gaffer wants him in it. I'm gonna say, if the new gaffer wants him, let him have him. I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna. You know what? Yeah, I think the best case you can do is the meme, of Luther. Yeah, where he goes, just sit back and relax. Not everything needs a reaction. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna be this season. This season in particular, I'm just gonna be just sit back and relax. Not everything needs a reaction. I'm gonna maintain that, by the way. I'm just gonna maintain that. I'm gonna see how things play out. And if things don't start going the way I thought that they should be going, and they actually start hitting the downward trajectory, and I can see there's no hope of coming back from it, you know me, bro. My voice here will be loud and clear. That's one thing I will always maintain. Big up my G. Big up to my guy Rube Diaz. He says, best of luck of the coach, but I honestly think he's GP 2.0. His Graham Potter 2.0 will be gone within one season. Big up to my guy Adrian. Sanchez here to stay. Bro, I can't believe that happened, by the way. Listen, I just can't believe that this is happening for Sanchez. Like, I thought the way that the talk this week was he's gone. Like, I'm hearing links to this guy, links to that guy, link to the other guy, and now I'm hearing he's staying. And so is Petrovic. So that means no GK is coming in. Unless you're forcing us to get a third goalkeeper, which is not likely, because the reason why we have our third goalkeeper, by the way, is because of the fact, we believe that we need, what's it called, what's the word I'm looking for? That we believe that we need backup, that we need that homegrown thing with him. Then what? Then honestly, I don't understand why we're bringing in another goalkeeper. And I don't think that's happening now, by the way. So listen, it's tough out here, man. It's tough out here at the end of the day, boys. It's tough out here. It's tough out here for sure, boys. It's tough out here for sure. That's all I have to say, man. That's all I have to say for sure when it comes to that. Big up to my guy Declared. Nice haircut. Hey, listen, man. Didn't even get a trim. The scene I'm looking after my hair, man. I will judge the GK decision when the games are on. The problem is, Mike Majors, it's all well and good saying that, but like when someone has tenure, when someone has a history, as I like to call tenure and history, are basically the same word, by the way, which I'm just using the synonym for everyone here. Like, I don't know why we would be doing that then. Why would we be doing that? Why would we be allowing that to take place? Particularly with a guy like him, I'm just not so sure we should be doing that for a guy like Sanchez when we know what he's about, we know what he's done, we know what he does. So I think that's a bit unfair to me, for you guys personally at the end of the day, and for me personally, and for you guys too. That's all I have to say on that one still personally. Yeah, big up to my guy Gulethu, who says, yeah, facts, just wait. And yeah, that's what I've said. I'm gonna just wait and see at the end of the day. We've been catfished by this club. Definitely. Sanchez not a bad GK. We can't keep buying new glasses every season. The problem is, bro, Sanchez. I don't think that he's good enough though. The issue for me is that Sanchez is being not bad goalkeeper is all well and good, but for us and the team and what we need, I just don't think he's good enough, bro. Even his passing, bro, at times very shaky. Can't handle the pressure, and especially in big games. Yeah, how can I trust a guy like Sanchez to be able to perform in those situations too? That's something. That's something else we have to think about. By the way, guys, the players we're bringing in. Yes, of course, it's going to be curves, ups, downs, left, rights, right. But with Sanchez, we've already seen in just regular big game matches, where there's nothing on the line. Brother was capitulating. You know what I mean? Sometimes, bro, sometimes we have to face reality. Reality's in front of us. We just got to face it at the end of the day. But we move on that one still. But listen, obviously, clearly it's looking like my guy Sanchez is set. But Sanchez is set to stay. It's looking like, even from the Athletic article, that's what's going on. And I want to actually talk about this. Oh my God! No! There's some breaking news. Oh, I was going to do the crazy news, but listen, breaking news from my guy Fabrizio. Let's bring that in right now. I don't even have him, bro. Bloody hell, what's going on? There we go. Breaking news. Oh, is there no break? I thought you said there was some breaking news, my friend. No news. I actually can't see anything. Literally, no, nothing's up right now, my friend Adrian. Other than the Sanchez stuff. Yeah, obviously, understand Chelsea. Yeah, of course. This is the stuff that I just repeated right now. Ahmed, do you remember that Bayern game in the cup? The distribution I saw from Central. Of course, bro, criminal. I hear you, bro, but I think for me, he's just the thing for me is just the bozo stuff, man. That's the thing that hurts me most when it comes to a guy like Sanchez. By the way, I just feel like he just got one too many. There's just one too many, by the way, bozo moments from him. One too many bozo moments, personally. And that's all it is when it comes to my guy Sanchez. That's all it is, really. But listen. At the end of the day, he's gonna be the guy for us. At the end of the day, going forward, whether or like it or not. Oh, this is the breaking news, by the way. Breaking. Oh my. Guys, I don't know about you. Twitter is bugging for me right now. But listen, breaking news. Chelsea have decided to sell Omari Hutchinson this summer. Oh my God. Bro, this is crazy, man. I'm hitting. Listen, I'm just gonna change my channel name to. Oh, he deleted the tweet. Is that why? Fair enough. But listen, I need to just edit this and just say breaking. Oh my God. Chelsea breaking transfer news. Oh my God, guys, honestly, I thought, 4:39 today was going to be, a nice little calm day. I was going to be relaxing a bit, I was going to have a nice little coffee session with you boys, enjoying ourselves a bit. But bro, it's getting out of hand right now, man. Honestly, it's getting crazy. What's it called? Sanchez. Bro, Hutchin. I hope I'm spelling his name right, Hutchinson. Oh my goodness me. Sorry, boys, man. Honestly, I was not expecting oh my God, my English spelling, man. Sometimes it's actually cool. Sanchez, Hutchinson, and anyone else that I'm missing, boys? Let me know. Obviously, Sanchez, Hutchinson, and if there's anyone else I'm missing, please let me know. Of course, Sanchez, Hutchinson, and Munis. Yes, that's the other guy I need to talk about too. Save, lovely. All right, he's got a new one. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Because honestly, I was like super confused when that happened. By the way, so we move. No need. Bro, guys, my Twitter is bugging right now. I think my Twitter is just literally it's bugging right now. Yeah, my Twitter is cooked. So unless I have to literally look at it, there we go. Major breaking. Chelsea are ready to sell Omari Hutchinson. Chelsea want 25 to 30 million. So bang. Big thing. We already knew this is probably going to happen. I'm afraid. I was expecting to happen another next season, really. And then what was going to happen was that the season after that we'd probably be sold for a bit more if he improved. But clearly, Chelsea are ready to sell him for 25 to 30 million pounds. Obviously, we also know in regards to Hutchinson the fact that well, Mike Mendes, you got your answer here right now. I would like to say, but in regards to it, in regards to Amari Hutchinson, going to be selling for quite a lot. I would say if this is the case, 25 to 30 million. Obviously, we know Feyenoord are in for him. We know the Ajax are in for him. We know that obviously Ipswich Town would love to have him back. So and also I would say obviously, as I said before, Feyenoord, Ajax, Stuttgart we know about, and was it called the other teams. So there's a lot of teams now that are there. Was it called that are pretty much in for my guy. Was it called Amari Hutchinson? Of course. Listen, sad to see him go, but the reality is, guys, you're possibly bringing in Elise. You got Estaval coming. You got Paez coming. You got Madueke there. You got what's it called? My guy Cole Palmer there. Too many cooks in that position right now. You got too many cooks that in that position, and sadly, we've got Amari Hutchinson on a free. And you know what these guys are like? Pure profit. Sadly, he's a pure profit player. And listen, man, respect to Amari Hutchinson, top player for sure. You know, you know. But listen, that's just life, innit? Just life, man. It is what it is, man. We can't control it. We can't control any of that stuff happening. But I want to hear your thoughts, bro, because I know, by the way, I think he'll bang wherever he goes, man. If he stays in the EPL, he'll be banging. If he goes to Germany, he might have a Sanchez type season at Germany, personally, for me. Same at Ajax, same at Feyenoord. You know, I mean, you look at a guy like Madueke, who had some good seasons, I would say, at over there. And a lot of these English players, man, I feel that it actually benefits them, again, going abroad, learning their trade, learning that style of play. It helps to improve a lot of these guys, man. So, listen, I wish him nothing but the best. Whether or not we're going to be able to sell him for that price range, I believe so, personally, considering what he's done. And we know what the market's like as well. Big up to my guy, Aya. Billy G, surprised even bigger clubs are not interested. That's true, bro. But at the end of the day, you know what these guys like. These guys, man, sometimes they'll be like, 25, 30 minutes, not too big for him. Bangs the next season afterwards. And then they go, what? Oh, no, we need to spend 70, 80 million now to get him. That's what a lot of these big clubs do, sadly. You know what I mean? That's the stupidity of the big clubs. That's why, I always say sometimes it's better to get these guys and then send them out on loan. I'm always of the belief that's why I was so pissed off when I heard about the stuff about Tchouaméni under Tuchel. I was like, listen, we don't even need to make him part of the team. Just get him, buy him now for that price, and then send him out on loan. Why? You know what I mean? Just really annoying, man. Just really annoying. The problem is, Mike Majors, he doesn't even play on that side of the wing. His side is on the right wing. There's just too many mandem there. But listen, I agree with you, bro. I wish we could sell Mudryk and Sterling, bro. But listen, sadly, bro, those guys are the prized possessions. They ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Listen, hey, I'm pissed off about that too, by the way. I did not want that to happen. Like, you know, I was hoping today, you know, my guy, this is it. This is, dearie me. Let me bring it up for you guys right now. So obviously, bish, bash, bong. Here we go. This is it, obviously. This is the news that was coming up from Fabrizio. I can see it now. Chelsea won't learn that Amari Hutchinson again. The summer permanent deal only way. CFC would only consider bids of 25 to 30 million. As I said to you guys before, again, remember, PL clubs, obviously Ipswich Town, we know for sure definitely want him. And we already know about Ajax and Feyenoord and Stuttgart. And Stuttgart are probably going to be the favourites. Again, if he goes to Germany, I think you'll have a great season there, by the way. I think it was only 30-40 million at the time. It wasn't even that deep, bro. Honestly, that's what I'm saying to you. Chelsea, man, fumblers. Sensational fumbling on that one. Can play both wings, so reminds me of a young Sterling. Wrong foot there. Fair enough. But listen, at the end of the day, man, all I can say when it comes to my guy, hopefully he does well. Wish him nothing but the best. And listen, going to a team like Stuttgart, man, can only help him, man. Can only help him. Can only make sure that he improves. Big up Ahmed. Yes, big up to my guy EE. We can add either. I always say either you do a buyback clause, or you can also enter a right of first refusal. You know what I mean? Right to first refusal for me is probably the best thing to do, where you try to at least buyback clause wise. The issue is going to be Where do they think he's going to be in the next year or two? Can you agree to that? They may say to you, listen, we'll give you a buyback clause of 50, 60 million. Like, remember, with Tammy Abraham, he had one last season for Chelsea, which was like 80 million pounds, 80 million euros. Like, if we're being realistic, Tammy Abraham ain't coming anywhere near 80 million euros in this day and age. Like, even when he was back then, in my personal opinion. So you have to, again, you just got to find a fine line on where you're willing to pay if he continues his progression, at his rate. Not gonna lie, Enzo is off to a bad start, making Sanchez number one. I agree. I agree with you. Yep, I agree with you, man. Not good. Listen, at the end of the day, man, very, very. Listen, I would definitely say red flag. You know what I mean? A little side eye for sure. You know, I'm watching, man. But again, you didn't see me anyway saying this, yeah. But I think you just came in now. But I've maintained again. I've told everyone here in the chat, guys, let's not do anything crazy. What we need to do here is this: just sit back and relax. You know what I mean? Not everything needs a reaction. I'm gonna wait and see how things pan out. I might not agree with some decisions initially, but I'm gonna give it a few months. If I see things are declining and going down, you best believe I will be making sure my voice is being heard. But again, I've always maintained, personally for me, having Petrovic in goal, I wouldn't mind, because I believe Petrovic can get you top four. You know what I'm saying? Petrovic can definitely get you top four football. If you are going to go for a goalkeeper, you should be personally going for a number one option. If you're not going for a number one option, then that's on you guys. You know what I mean? That's on the football club. But again, maybe replacing Sanchez with a guy like Jorgensen. If you replace him with a guy like Valles, that's great. Or even a Diego Costa, as many people would like. So we'll see again. Pies tweet, Fabrizio made it clear we ain't going for a keeper. Oh, fair enough. So that means the keeper market is closed. We're going to be seeing now where that money for the keepers is going to be being spent at. So we move to see. I think they're giving Sanchez another chance in order to allocate more funds to other positions. Fair, I agree, but then that question becomes what are those other positions that we're looking at? Does that mean left backs incoming? Does that mean that we're going to be spending on two wingers, which means we're going to be getting some of what Annalise, which I know people do not believe is possible? Does that mean we're going to be spending a bit more money on maybe a striker? What does that entail? Because I know it's another center back incoming, whether we like it or not. So we move. I don't believe we aren't going for a keeper. Could be a ruse so the prices don't rock it up. We will see, Gabriel. Again, I said, if you are going for a keeper, we'll find out this week. We'll know the players that we are going after this week. So again, I'm not too moved. Sanchez actually goofy. He's and again, but again, keyword DI, bozo gene. That stuff can hurt your team. We saw it before in the Arsenal game alone. Oh my God, Sanchez Joker, worst nonchalant. Fair enough, 100%. I agree, but Sanchez might cook. Let's chill. Fair enough. Mamad Ashvili is Rafael Leao's choice. I lost faith in Sanchez after the Arsenal blunder. Anyone makes mistakes, but it's his mistakes that are just lazy and reckless. Fair enough, indeed. But guys, we move on. Listen, we keep marching on, as they like to say. Let's see. I'm trying to find some of the more. Oh, there's some more breaking news, I believe. Bloody hell. And this is it. Oh my. See, the YouTube today, guys. I don't know about you guys, but YouTube is seriously bugging. But this is the other one that's come out, and this is from Fabrizio Romano. Good chances that Sanchez is the number one for Chelsea next season. So that means Petrovic is no longer our number one. Sanchez will be our number one goalkeeper next season. It's looking like that's the good chances. When it's a good chance, that means it's most likely that Sanchez is your number one goalkeeper. Look, imagine a brother Gene when he will be on the ball so much more. That's what I'm saying, man. Very tough. Well, Adrian, it's looking like that's the case, my friend. So that's just the reality we got to face right now. So we move. Obviously, there's that. Obviously, Fabrizio said that there's good chances that he's going to be the number one keeper for us. I'm just looking for some of the other stuff. But bloody hell, bro. My Twitter is bugging. I don't know about you guys. I'm just trying to find tweets. Guys, if you could maybe help me out and help me to find some of these tweets, it would be quite helpful, of course, because honestly, man, lordy lord, it is bad right now. But we move. Yes. How they even announced this? They have announced the manager. He's literally on the website, by the way. They've been doing it for quite a bit, actually, right now as well. So they've done that already. When he sees it in preseason, he will change his mind. Well, let's hope so, bro. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Big Mike, big up, man. Big up to my guy, Big Mike. Chelsea Twitter going crazy right now. Of course, bro. Of course, Chelsea is going to be going crazy. They're going to be crashing out right now, bro. They're going to be, because I know a lot of people are not happy, bro. Yeah. Right now. So listen, I know, bro. I know. By the way, there's some big breaking news, right away, and that is that Chelsea could still look for one more CB, but it depends on Trevor Chalobah. So that means we may not even be selling Chalobah now. Chalobah might be staying in the football club, boys, according to Fabrizio. So if Chalobah leaves, then we're gonna be getting another CB. If Chalobah doesn't leave, that means that means we don't get another centre back. So that's another big breaking news that's just come out right now. Sadly, bro. Listen, I can't even drink my latte, bro. I can't even drink my latte, Brick. The Chelsea's killing me, bro. I can't even drink the lattes, bro. I can't even drink my nice warm latte because of this club. I literally was just talking about Enzo Maresca. I'm finding out right now Munis is. We made contact for Munis. We've done. Hutchinson's about close to being sold now. Chalobah might even be staying at the football club right now. There's too much news coming out. News everywhere, bro. Like, give me a break, boys. You can't even discuss it. Bro. It's actually kind of crazy right now. Why are so many news coming out at the same time now, bro? Chelsea, man. Chelsea, bro. We love crashing out, bro. It's news. There's times where we just do crashing out on the news. There was no news on Sunday, so today is the day where we just go, bang. Here's some news. Here's some more news. Now here's another bit of news. Now here's another bit of news. Now here's another bit of news. That's what they're doing, bro. That's what Chelsea do, man. Honestly, man, crazy. So let him see the first team before making such a. Apparently, he declared he's actually asked for, if I'm not mistaken, some stuff essentially in regards to basically he's asked for data from every single player from the club, from the youth all the way to the top. So that's something that he's asked for that I know about for sure. So again, that's just something again that we need to definitely look at for sure. To again, every news decided to break today. Of course, bro, a lot of news decided to break today, man. 100% for sure, brother. I hear you, man. Honestly, I just feel like it's very crazy right now, man. It's very crazy right now, boys. But listen, we move on that one still. But listen, I don't know about you guys. If your Twitter is working properly, let me know. But yeah, I mean, Twitter is crashing out, bro. Twitter is just like, I don't know, it feels like it's crashing out. I can't even read up people's pages correctly. Chelsea set to stick with so this is to confirm the goalkeeper news again. Chelsea asked to stick with Georgi Petrovic and Roberto Sanchez as goalkeeper options for next season. So it's looking like these two are your two GKs for next season, boys. So hey, listen, man, that's the two new GKs for next season. In the meantime, while I look for some of the bigger news right now and help you out, of course, in the meantime, for sure. Guys, get some of your questions in. Let me know what you guys think about, what your thoughts and feelings are, of course. But listen, guys, I'm only 9 away from 1.2k. 9 away from 1.2k. And there's more than 58 of you guys here. Please make sure to get me to 1.2k, guys. It would be really much appreciated, as always. I would also, guys, like the video, we can get more people in here, helps your brother out here, of course, as well, at the end of the day. But we move. Big up to guy. This is terrible squad plan. We don't need six in the back. But again, the rumor is we're not even going in for him. So listen, we're not even going in for him for another CB unless Chalobah leaves. So if Chalobah doesn't leave, bro, Chalobah stays, hey, no GK. But listen, striker option has come out. You know, people have been wondering, if we're not going for Osimhen, who could we be going in for? And it's looking like Chelsea have made contact for Rodrigo Munis. And obviously, you guys know Rodrigo Munis, the guy that, you know, the guy that my guy, Armando Broa, couldn't take his chain off. You know what I mean? Obviously, Munis had a crazy goal score in 6 months at Fulham. He literally was banging in a bunch of goals. Maresca is not coming to dispute the team. He wants to give everyone a new start, and we'll see. Fair enough. And listen, Munis, I'm going to bring up his stats quickly while I speak with you. But yeah, Munis, by the way, he literally, from the second division, I think he came from Brazil, started cooking for Fulham. They've only brought him for, I think, 5, 6, 7 million pounds. And literally he was literally hitting it. He was shooting from the beginning. And obviously, this is in the EPL. Play 9 goals, 1 assist in the league, of course. you're looking at him shot total 4. He's taking on average 4 shots per game. Non-penalty goals is 0.51. Takes a lot of touches in the penalty area for sure. Very good defensively too. But again, let me look at this. His shot creating actions, by the way, shot creating actions is a bit worrying. Again, like shot creation actions essentially mean what are you doing to be able to create yourself a shot? So that means the playmaking side of stuff. And his one is in the mud, absolute in the mud. 2.2, mamma mia, that is bad. By the way, that is actually bad. Because I know that stuff. Sanchez stay. Maresca already having control over if Sanchez for failed directives has to be sacked. The Petro not on number 100%. 18. He's going to go 18 goals in the Gabriel. Nah, this is crazy, bro. I just don't know why we're going for Munis, bro. Like I felt like we would be going for someone with a bit more experience. Personally, for me, you know what I mean, a little bit more, edge, a bit more, of a ceiling, in my personal opinion. But this is kind of crazy, personally, for me, bro. I'm surprised that this has happened, bro. Like, it's very surprising to me, personally. Like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe that. I just can't believe it, bro. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, but that is kind of crazy. But we move. It's honestly, it is kind of mad. But we move. I'm just looking for some other stuff. League goals is 18, total goals is 26. Fair enough. But listen, I'm just surprised, bro, by what is going on right now, because like it's really confusing me personally. A lot of news has come out. Twitter's crashed out. 26 and 116 games. How old is Munis, by the way? Because like that is quite bad, by the way. If we're being honest, that could be quite bad, by the way. But we move on that one. That one could be a terrible decision in hindsight. That could be a very, very, very bad decision in hindsight, if we're being honest on that one at the end of the day. But listen, it's actually we're doing the nasty business right now. We're doing the nasty business right now, honestly. But listen, just turned 23, 26. Bit stinky. I'll be honest, bit stinky, man. Bit stinky on that one. Very, very stinky. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My nose is perking up. You know what I mean? I'm getting perked up. You know what I mean? Perk angle. But again, obviously, listen, I'm happy if Chalobah stays, by the way. If Chalobah is able to stay, listen, I am very happy if Chalobah gets to stay, by the way, because if Chalobah gets to stay, I'm happy about that 110%. So I want to actually, let's go back to this, by the way. I want to talk about my guy, Maresca, because there was a lot of good, really interesting news that came back out from him, and that is that Chelsea was struck by Maresca's enthusiasm for the vacancy, as well as his vision for how he can help Chelsea capture the elite status in English and European football. So clearly, with him, he clearly has a plan in the for the lack of a better word, of how he's gonna run Chelsea in terms of like his head coaching style of play, how these players are gonna come in, how they're gonna become, improve over time, become elite over time. That's clearly the sort of plan that he has personally to help and improve his team as a whole at the end of the day. So again, that's something quite interesting to see at the end of the day. Is he gonna be able to do that? Again, is yet to be seen. But clearly he's shown them something, which is the plan that he has for every single one of these players to be able to do what they need to do at the end of the day. So that's clearly something that he's trying to force, something that he's he's trying to do. And this is something else that I was speaking about again. Enzo Maresca is already preparing for preseason, having asked Chelsea data room to provide him performance analysis on every player from the youth level to the first team. He's also requested the information for every person with him he will work with at Chelsea training camp, and I started rewatching matches from the 2023-2024 season under Pochettino while holidaying in Marbella. So clearly this is stuff that he's trying to do, stuff that he's trying to improve for the team. And again, it's going to be interesting to see, man. What I'm going to say, I'm just going to judge him at preseason. When preseason starts on July the 1st and he's doing, what's it called? And he's doing what he's doing. That's what I'm going to say. Because otherwise, man, I'm just going to keep silent, man. I'm just going to keep silent. Because if I speak, I'm in big trouble, honestly. Oliver, if you want to carp on, let me know, bro. Always got a free space available for you at the end of the day. I should have actually asked you beforehand, but I was just like, I literally just finished work, so I was just literally like, let me hop on to do this news. Would I be stuck or amazing holds no way or amazed holds no way when they have been amazed by every man? Yeah, man, these guys, man, they're just getting, these guys, man, you know what they're like, bro. These guys, man, they just get amazed, bemused, whatever you call it, bamboozled by everyone, man. They're getting booed by everyone. You know what I mean? They just can't get over him. Terrible decision, though, by the way. But again, hopefully, he's doing this data analysis and he learns his trade, innit? That's the best thing I can say coming from all of this at the end of the day. Because otherwise, man, I'm not really interested. I'm not really moved by this. I'm not really intrigued, I should say, by this too. Like, at the end of the day, I want to be able to bring a manager that I like, that I'm moved by, but I'm interested by. And hey ho, man. But guys, I actually want to talk about this because listen, there's more striking news that's come out as well. This is from Nick Powell of The Standard, and he says Wolves, Monaco, and Bologna are all pushing hard to complete a quick deal to land Armando Broja on a permanent transfer. The striker is thought to want to wait until after the Euros to decide. Clearly, and I think that's a key word, by the way, wait until the Euro, after the Euros, because fundamentally for my guy Armando Broja, think about it like this. Armando Broja probably more than likely, he's going to be playing as a starter for Albania. He might feel like, if I start hooping for Albania, I can increase my stock and maybe even better clubs than Wolves, than Monaco, than Bologna can come in for me. Even though Bologna, by the way, are in UCL football. So I'm surprised that he's unconvinced by it, by the way. I'm surprised that he's very unconvinced by that as well. So a bit confusing by the end of the day. But listen, I can hear him, doing that. But listen, the club are already after the guy that, cooked you. You know what I mean? The guy that took your job out for them. I don't know what to say to that. But Oliver, bro, quickly, bro, what are your thoughts on the goalkeeping situation? I know you want to talk about that, bro. The goalkeeping stuff. I know you're ready to cook on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to try and be cheerful just for some. I'm fuming. I can't lie. My blood is boiling. What are we doing? Like I said it in the comment. How has this has turned into the year of people falling upwards? Company can get the Bayern job. Ben Roberts, after recommending Sanchez on a 7-year deal, can now become the head of global goalkeeping. Like I think we have to accept it, guys. We are not getting a top goalkeeper in many years because these are the kind of people that we have in that area of the club. So it's a shambles, to be honest. I don't think Sanchez is good enough at all. He was the worst sign we made last summer, and he should really be getting told. There's no place for him. He's a 6'6" guy that can't even command his box. He's not good on the ball. I guess I need to see the vision with Maresca and whatever the hell he sees in him. I don't know. Maybe he can get something out of him, but I have not got a lot of optimism.
Yeah, man. I'll be honest, man. My hope levels for a guy like Sanchez is not that high, man. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's not that high, man.
And by the way, because I know there is a contingent of the fan base that don't like Petrovic. I don't mind Petrovic, but if you had to ask me, I would personally want an upgrade because I don't think either of them command the box well at all. And
yeah,
it's especially jarring with Sanchez because he's 6'6". Like, we need an upgrade regardless.
Lo Sanchez has the best long pass completion rate in the Prem before he got injured. I don't dispute that. I think for me, I've always said with Sanchez, just the bozo stuff is what annoys me about him more so than anything else, by the way. That's the thing that annoys me personally. But
it's his short passing that's terrible.
Yeah, it's his short passing. 100%.
His long passing, he's definitely better than Petrovic, like by far. I don't think Petrovic is that good at long kicking.
100%. I agree with that, by the way, too. But listen, we move on that one for sure. But guys, listen, continue to get the likes up, continue to get the subscribes up. I'm almost at 1.2, 8 away. Help your brother out, man. Help your brother out for sure. But listen, we move. What do you think about this Munis news, bro? I don't know if it's like reliable or anything like that. But like when I saw that news, I was like, I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure on that one.
We've been linked to him.
Yeah, we've been linked to Munis, bro, for apparently.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? Rodrigo Munis is literally, we've been linked to him. I literally was like talking about him just literally right now.
Bro's chasing out Broja from everywhere, man. Oh my god.
It's kind of insane, bro. Like again, I was just looking at him. He scored in the EPL this season, 9 goals, 1 assist, 26 matches played, and I'm just surprised we're going off that guy like him. To be honest, like I was so surprised.
I mean, again, I'm not a massive fan of it. Well, as great as he's been since Brozier joined the club on loan, what was he doing for the first for the first half of the season? Like, I know they had Raul Jimenez, but surely this Munis guy was getting some minutes off the bench, and Fulham would have
Mm,
had to have felt a reason to loan Brozier in the first place. They probably didn't see the potential in Munis, so
mm.
from training, from his sub appearances. So I'm not a fan of it personally, and half a season isn't enough of a sample size to say that you're a great striker. And I've said it
Of
before,
course,
if we're going to buy a striker, I want an upgrade on Jackson. I don't want these Sescos. I don't want these Muniz. I don't want any of these guys. It has to be an upgrade for me personally.
100%. So what's with the Alvaro Valles news? So that clearly that news is not legit apparently now. If they're reporting from Fabrizio right now that he's still going to be the number one and Petrovic is going to be there too, then Alvaro Valles, man, maybe you just journalists trying to just thinking maybe for this guy's not going to play, we're going to just juice it for something else to happen. And sadly, nothing's happening, my friend. No juice on that one still. No juice on that one still, I'm afraid. So Alvaro Valles is the one. But listen, man, we move, we move, we move. But that's clearly what the plan's going to be. That's clearly what they've decided to happen. What they want to happen at the end of the day. Big up to my guy, Information Supreme. Those in the position of part of Chelsea Football Club are completely back and competent. From Harry Indica manager to acquiring a subpar players, it's a mazza. I agree with you on that one, bro, for sure. Come on, Oliver. Chelsea love a good project. Forget winning now. The potential high is what
Oh, is he talking about the
this is true.
goalkeeper thing?
The goalkeeper thing,
Oh,
because like
God's sake,
honestly,
man.
man, it really annoys me because the goalkeeping kind of annoys me because I'm like, there's certain positions where you just can't mess about. You just can't mess about certain positions, man. You want to be getting
No.
the best of the best. Otherwise, you just let yourself you just let yourself down into failure. That's all it is, man. But by the way, obviously another guy that got confirmed today is the guy from not on the other line, my favorite club. You know what I mean? The nice little the B club as I like to call them, aka from Hollywood, aka Brentford, and that is that Chelsea are delighted to confirm the appointment of Bernardo Cueva, who will lead the set piece department. So the set piece coach is not officially here too. We're going to be able to see how it works. Hopefully we're good at set pieces now and we don't crash out every single time. Well, at least that's the aim at the end of the day. Otherwise, man, we are in big trouble. We are going to be in very big trouble, if I'm being honest. But we move on that one as well. And in regards to this little bit, I'm gonna in regards to this little bit, and this is that breaking, which is on the Omari Hutchinson stuff. What are your thoughts on that, Oliver?
I'm not surprised. I can't lie. I mean, I've always accepted the reality that we
Mm-hmm.
won't be keeping this guy either way, whether it be a loan or a sale. He's just not going to be at Chelsea for the next season at least. I would have personally loaned him because I think if you somehow get him on a dry loan out to Stuttgart or maybe even Ipswich in the Premier League, like if he has that good of a season for that level of team, his value will balloon into something that we didn't even think. And we're looking at a 25 to 30 million now. That could easily go up to 40 or even above if we gave it one more season. But I guess the club are desperate for funds, so that's the situation we're in. And I'm not surprised, like I said.
Fair enough indeed. And listen, I'm just like again, I think if the club is smart, you put in a buyback clause just in case you feel that he can he can hit it big next summer, and I believe he can do that too. Personally, I'm a big fan of his. I'm a big fan of his, and hopefully we don't do anything stupid. We don't do anything stupid.
Problem is though, we've already put all of our eggs into one basket though. Like we've got Esteval and Paez coming, and we've
Yes.
already got a lot of wingers in general, so especially right wingers. So I don't know how he'd fit even if we were to buy him back.
Yeah, but to put this out pretty simply, this is like what's happened right now. Busy last 3 hours. Obviously, Enzo Maresca has been announced. Robert Sanchez, Georgia Pressure looking to be the GK choices. Amara Hutchinson's up for sale. So clearly, that's the big stuff that's come out as of today. Essentially, just to put it into nice little pieces for everyone to see. To quote the ex-Juventus technical director, you can get your wife you can get your wife wrong, but you can't get your goalkeeper and striker wrong. 100%, bro. You can't get it wrong, bro. I 100% agree. Big up to my guy Hassan Nawaz. Nice to see you here as always, my friend. But again, guys, continue of course to like, share, subscribe, please. Again, helps your own brother out here. And I'm only again 8 away from 1,120. So 1,200. So again, help your boy out here. Thank you very much. But listen, we move on this one, and this is the thing I wanted to talk about as well, which is of course my guy Chalaba could be what's it called staying if we don't bring in anyone else. If he decides to sit and like put his feet down, Chalaba Nation for the season. What are your thoughts, Oliver?
I'd be happy with it because I think he's a good player. I just I wonder if Maresca is going to include him in his plans though, because like we've been hearing all the stuff about how Maresca wants to work within the club model. That's why the club liked him. That doesn't necessarily mean he's a yes man, but there's going to be sort of problems at the end of the day. It's really between him and Disasi because I think Tosin coming in, that's definitely got promise to it. But it's really between him and Disasi about that right centre back role, and then you've always got Fofana, which is the mystery that always lives on.
The thing about Disasi, I'm going to repeat it. Yeah, Abraham, we're not going to buy a goalkeeper quickly. I think about Disasi, I've always maintained this. Disasi is always going to be a bench option. I just don't know why people have not realised the fact that Disasi is just going to be a bench option.
But if he's going to be... But if he's going to be a bench option, and then if probably Tosin's going to be a bench option, then where the hell does Chalaba?
I actually don't think Tosin's going to be a bench option. I think more than likely you got a bench option is going to be he's going to be a star. That's just my personal opinion.
But again, though, you've got then that makes Fofana a bench option. So then again, where does Chalaba?
Fofana, the thing about Fofana, I think Fofana is the big unknown. I just don't think they know about what's going on with Fofana. I don't think they personally trust Fofana to be able to do what he needs to do. That's what
I agree with that point of view. I just need to sort of hear it from the club personally because I haven't really heard any reports saying they've lost faith. That would really confirm it if I heard it, but
that's the thing because, like, I personally am of the belief they probably lost faith in him, and this is why Tosin's come in. This is why other people's stuff has been coming in. So this is why for me it probably makes a lot more sense as to why what's it called. This is why it's going on. At least for me personally, innit? So we move on to centre back situation, but this is for me the most likely or the more than likely scenario for that to take place at the end of the day. So that's why I'm not too surprised. I'm not too moved about it at all for me personally. The Robert Sanchez news broke my heart. Listen, man, you're not alone, my brother, man. You're not alone, man. You're not alone, my brother, man. A lot of hearts have been broken around here, man. A lot of hearts are broken around here, man. It's not easy in these streets, man. It's not easy in these streets, man, for Chelsea. Being a Chelsea fan, man, it's hard. It's hard these days, man. So much has to be going on. So much has to, you know what I mean? Oh, my God. But listen, Maresca, bro, one eye open. Maresca, one eye open. One eye open, Maresca. You know what I mean? This eye is open for him. My left eye is open for him. But listen, we move. But guys, I'm going to be back again. I'm going to be doing another live stream at 10 p.m. once every single news has come back. It should be, again, I'm aiming for a 10 p.m. live stream. Again, that's when you will see me again. Obviously, you know me, your host is the most, the Bridge 258. I might have some other guys come along as well to discuss with me, but I'm going to be doing it again. But this time, at least we'll have the news a bit more in detail, a bit more concise, and we can actually talk about everything in a nice, quality and fashion manner. The reason why I literally just came online was to discuss, obviously, the Enzo Maresca breaking news that had taken place. But hey ho, we move. But again, guys, remember 10 p.m. we will be there. But in the meantime, again, continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe. Make sure to be getting me out on all platforms. Again, it helps the channel out, helps you guys out, and allows me to do better stuff, better quality camera than this nonsense I'm using right now. And mic. So hey, we move on that one still. But again, you know who I've been. I've been your host, the most, the Bridge 258. But 1 second. Oh, I think there's some more news. 1 second. Whoa. I'm looking. There's nothing yet. Sorry, guys. I was guessing it too much. But listen, in the meantime, though, I am gonna be doing I'm gonna be doing a redirect, and I'm going to do that now to whoever you guys would like. Bear with me while I do that right now. But Oliver, any final thoughts?
Not really. I mean, I'm just have you talked about like all the Olympic news?
No, I'm gonna save that for later. Essentially, I'm gonna
Okay,
talk
well,
about
I've
stuff
not really got
later.
anything else to add. We'll save it for later.
Fair enough then. We move on that one still. But guys, you know who I am. I've been your host, the most, the Bridge 258. Dedicate your hearts. And as always, please make sure to stay blue. And listen, we got some stuff loading, man. I've got some stuff loading. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of a better screen and stuff. Don't you worry, Chief, man. We're gonna be out here, as they say. We're gonna be out here for sure.